Morning, everybody, and welcome to Qigong Live Online today. It's a beautiful day today, and we're going to do exercises to balance the right and left hemispheres of your brain today. And there's lots of exercises that do this, and I'm going to do a couple out of the Longevity Qi Gong system today. We just bring our hands down. We'll bow to the class. Could you just do the distance shot? Have your hands on the side of your body. Roll back onto your thumbs. And then bring your left hand underneath and right hand on top, two palms fit each other, and then the two thumbs touch each other. Go. Make a fist with your left hand, cover with your right, and towards your heart, and then down to your physical center. Very good. Right, so the exercise we're going to do is, as I say, there's two of them we're going to do from the Long Life Qi Gong systems. So the idea of balancing your right and left hemisphere is important because from your right side is our emotional and our creative side. And our left side's our facts and figures. It's like when you go to sleep too, which I must do. One day I'll do an insomnia one. I know we'll go on the YouTube channel about the insomnia, about how you get from, because when your body shuts down at nighttime, it's like a computer. It shuts down in a certain order. And at nighttime, your mind shuts down from the facts and figures side. So it has to go from the emotional side, shut down the emotional creative side into the facts and figures side. And then from the facts and figures side, it shuts down. That's the order of the shutdown inside your mind to go to sleep. And they've done scientific studies there because they've watched what part of the brain as it activates and deactivates going through the sleep cycles. And so the Chinese medicine understands that way back thousands of years ago. It's fantastic. And morning, Mark. Good to see you on the class. And how that shuts down is, so the exercises, if you're communicating evenly from both sides, and both sides are talking to each other, it's easy to have this communication. So these exercises, a lot of the crossover exercises and build a brain gym exercise too, so they can activate both sides of the mind. And there's little pathways between both hemispheres. And so these exercises activate the hemispheres and keep balance of both sides. So you both have your facts and figures and working out problem solutions, and you have all your creative side and the emotional side all balanced up so everything's working smoothly inside your mind. Logical thing to do. So that's what we want. And so this is too excited there to say I've just picked two out of the Long Life Qi Gong system. There's lots of them. I love these two. So this one I picked these two because they're actually really big movement exercises. They're also changed, and it's interesting that anything to do with right and left hemisphere exercise, usually you'll end up changing weight from one foot to the other. Because when you do that, it changes the hemisphere's energy of the side, because on one side it goes to one side and then you go to the other side, which is pretty logical. That's what it does. So the first one we're going to do is called Pine Tree Moves in the Breeze. They have lovely names, poetic names. Pine Tree Moves in the Breeze. And all you have to do is remember you bring your offhand, your same hand that comes up, the opposite hand, the opposite foot comes up, and then it goes down. And then the same hand comes back up again, and then goes down again. Then the other side, move to the other side, opposite hand, opposite foot comes up, opposite foot and opposite hand goes down, hand comes up, hand comes down. It's nice and simple. So move the other side, hand comes up, the foot, and hand goes down with the foot. It comes up by itself. That's it, perfect. And then it goes down by itself. So the idea, of course, as your weight changes, we'll give a bit more detail. So as we move across, we change weight from one foot, because we're standing double weighted, so we need to get weight off because you can't put the foot up. So we're going to go across 100% weight, so we can pick the foot up. As the foot comes up, the hand comes up at the same time. So the hand and the foot are coming up together. Yeah, they're energetically what you want them connected. Comes up, comes down. And then the hand comes up by itself and comes down, but the hand doesn't come up down somewhat. If the whole body lifts the arm. So if I lift the arm and if I show you what it looks like, if I just do this, see, that's just an arm. Yeah. But you'll see me when I do it, you'll see me do this. Yeah. And it's coming from the hips, it's coming from the ground. As the energy comes up through the body, the energy of the body lifts the arm up, and then it comes back down. So we have this slight twist inside the body as the arm comes up. We have this, I'm not so using my shoulder, the arm's coming up because the energy's coming up and it comes down. So we have this movement like that. I'm exaggerating because you don't do it with this big language. You understand this is where it comes from. So I come down, comes up, and I move my hips to get the arm to come up and down. I'm not doing this. It's just an arm to, yeah, up, down. But you won't see this much movement. You'll see me doing like that. And you don't notice it, but inside there is that movement of the body's moving. Whenever we do this, yeah? The arm's moving the clip by. There you go. Go the other side. Now remember, foot and hand together. Foot and hand together comes up and then goes down. Same thing, body moves the arm up, and it comes down. So I said, you will go like this. You don't want to do it like this, but this is what it feels like inside the body. So when the hand comes up, it comes up to slight movement and slight movement forward, slight movement down. Good. Inside again. Change weight first, 100%. Foot and hand come up together. Yeah. That's it. Comes up and then comes back down. Hand comes up. Good. Hand comes up. This hand comes up with the foot. The other hand's the palm, the L Gong point is facing towards the ground, connecting to the ground. So you still have 2 points of contact, one with the foot you're standing on and one in the hand that you've got palm to the ground. So you've still got 2 points of contact to the earth. It comes down. Now, as the hand comes down, the other hand stays there. So now we've got 3 points of contact, the 2 feet and the hand. And that movement is the 3 points of contact lifting the other hand. We've got 3 connection to the ground, 3 points connected to the ground, the 2 feet points, and an L Gong, and that hand's coming up by itself from that connection to the other side. Yeah, comes up. Good. Hands connected to the ground, comes down. Comes up, 3 points of contact to the ground. And you can feel the energy coming out of the other hand as it comes up. You can feel the connection. Comes up. I'm standing here, I can feel this hand connected to the ground, and I can feel the foot, so I can feel the 2 connection points. And then it comes out as you step to the side. It's not easy to do, but I'm going to encourage you to do this. As you can, come up to the side, you bring your foot up. Yeah, you bring the foot up. As you come down to the sides, put the foot out by itself first, and then come across. I would encourage you not to do is fall onto your foot and put it out and just fall over onto your foot. Don't do that. Try and bring your foot up, and then bring the foot to the side first, and then move to the side. Yep. And the hand comes up, hand comes up. Good. Comes up. Good. That's it. Step to the side first. The hand, as the foot goes down, the hand comes down. Step to the side first. Comes down. Up. Change the weight. Foot comes up. Hand goes down. Step. Up. This exercise is good for the coordination of the right and left hemisphere. It's good for brain tension in the brain. Yes. It's good for the dumai and the bladder meridian. It's good for. Yeah. Now, the dumai, of course, is the meridian that runs up your spine. It comes across the top of your head, and the bladder meridian runs parallel beside it, all the way down your back. It activates the connection between the dumai and the bladder meridian. Yeah. Comes up and comes down. Head up, head down, on its side. Comes up, comes down. It's a great exercise. There's a fluidity inside it. It's beautiful. Because it's creating this pathway between the right and left hemisphere, and you're trying to do that on purpose, you can feel the body just flows from side to side. It's a really beautiful exercise. The next one is the same. It's a little bit more dynamic than this one, but then very similar function. We'll try one more on the inside. Of course, you breathe in when you come up, able to need the breath, and breathe out when you go down. Easy. Breathe in when it comes up. Breathe out when it goes down. Very good. The next one's called crane fly self for winter. A bit more dynamic, just actually quite famous, this exercise. Now, these are old exercises. They go way, way back in Qigong history. And it was made famous by Karate Kid. I mean, So we're going to change. We're going to move from our weight and go onto the right side. I'm mirroring you so you can see that. So as you go to the right, the hands come up this way with the hand. Both hands come up this time. And you're standing there like that, which looks just like the Karate Kid. Then the hands go down to the center. They come back up and go right to the top. They connect at the top. And it's the inside of the hands, the two index fingers touch and the two thumbs touch, not the hand that way or back of the hand. It's the side of the hand touch, and it comes down. Yeah. Turns over the bottom, comes up, and then back to the other side. Then we swap sides and keep that down. Don't have your arms straight, slightly bent, and then come down. Same thing again. As you put the foot down, put the foot down first, then come across. And the second movement comes all the way to the top. This is good for the kidney meridian, good for the spleen, good for blood circulation and blood production. Comes up, comes down. That's good for mental tension. Comes to the top and down. Comes up. Comes down. Comes up to the top. Perfect. That's good. This exercise is not easy. If you find yourself wobbling a bit on your foot, it's fine. Learning how to stand on one foot is such an integral part of Qigong. Have the balance where you can stop and stand on one foot anytime you want and have that balance. And you want to have that balance when you're 90 years old. You want to keep your body's ability to stand on one leg. Because it has lots to do with the connection with the brain, but it has a lot to do with balance. So if you can stand on one leg when you're 90 years old, you're not going to be falling over, because what happens is you just create really good balance. So when you've got 2 feet hanging down, it's really simple. Okay. Just back slightly. Comes up. This is a beautiful fluid motion. You can feel it's like a bird fly. Comes up, big wings, and down. Comes up. You can imagine yourself a bird flying and feel what that feels like energetically. And this up and down, you can see the body's moving up and down. It goes down when it goes down. Comes up. Goes down. Comes up. Goes down. Comes up. That's it. It's a slide movement in the knees here. Perfect. Comes up. And just let the arms float. Yeah. So as you move to the side, the arms float up. The energetically floating. So it's not a muscle thing, it's an energy. Comes to the top. And down. Very cool. You can see why I like this exercise. How it makes you feel. Now this, of course, connects the right and left hemispheres together as well. It has a very similar function in some way. It has the connection between the right and left. But it has to do also, I can't remember which way I went that time, people. I might have gone the same way twice until they taught me. I went the same way twice, so I apologize. I can't remember. They're so good for my left and right hemispheres, I can't remember what I'm doing. I know it. Perfect. Good breathing for this exercise is easier. Breathe in. When you come up, breathe out when you go down. Breathe in when you come up. Breathe out when you go down. Breathe in when you come up. Breathe out when you go down. Good. Couple more here. Now she'll just, the body just hangs. You're sitting on the back leg. The back leg's on the ground. The back leg's on the ground. It's slightly bent though. I don't have a straight back leg. I'm sitting with the leg slightly bent. Yeah. It comes up and then it goes down. The legs are slightly bent all the time. Comes to the top. Make sure the hands touch at the top because you want to connect the energy at the top, create a circuit. Comes down. Comes up the other side. We'll do 2 more. 1 down. Comes up. Breathing in. And breathing out. Just clicking in. Breathing out. Kicking in. And breathing out. Very good. And just rest like the arms. Any tension out of the leg. Well done. So both those exercises, good for the right and left hemispheres of the brain, coordination of those two. The first exercise, the planetary turns and the moves and the breeze, is so good for the Dumai and the meridian. This one's good for the last one we've just done, which is cranes fly itself for the winter, good for the spleen, and good for the kidneys, and good for blood production. So all of the Qigong exercises, medical applications, and it's understanding how it's working inside the body and how the meridians are working inside the body and activating the energetic movement through the body to tonify the meridians, which are being used when you do these exercises. They also balance up the meridians with the other. So in this particular one also balances the hemispheres of the brain, the energy of right side of the energy of the left side of the brain too, so it's multi-phase. If you have any questions about this exercise, please ask, and have a beautiful week. Be flying through. Have a great day today, eh? And you can envision what that looked like when you draw it driving by. Very good. Have a great day, eh? Roll back. 10 out of these right hand again, 2 thumbs together. Smiling, thinking about it. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Go. Very good. And step back. Bow to each other. And if anybody comes and does this class in the future, a year's time, 2 years' time, if you have a question, please write me a question. I'll still be here. My belief, I'll still be here, so I'm still be here and I'll answer your question. Bye-bye.